guess I'm not that cool, huh, guys? Hi, guys. Rose here. So, I had a conversation earlier today with a coworker, and we were talking about tarot, of course. And we were discussing what reversals mean to one another. And this person told me that they felt reversals could dictate time and also opposites. And I thought that that was really interesting that they said that because I actually think the same way. I think of reversals as the opposite meaning of the general meaning of the card or the opposite meaning of whatever I am intuitively feeling from that card. But I also see reversals as dictating a length of time. And when it comes to time, I see it as talking about slow process, a slow movement, a slow pace, not necessarily something that is going to happen right away. So if a person is asking me a question and the reversal comes up, and it's about a time frame, I usually think of it as just a slow process, something that's going to take time to develop. That's generally what I see a reversal as. So I thought that it was really sorry, I don't know why my little camera is not focusing. Focus. Probably because I'm moving around. So I thought that it was really interesting. I thought that was interesting that my coworker thought the same way. It was like, oh, okay, we're on the same page here. Unless they heard me say it before in the past, maybe, and then that's where they got it from. But I thought that that was really cool. So I wanted to talk about reversals a little bit. A lot of people think that you have to read with reversals or that you're not reading the cards right if you're not reading the reversals, and that's so not true. By the way, this is the Witch's Tarot, if you're wondering. There we go. Now my camera focused. So anyways, no, that's not the case. You do not have to read reversals. If you personally feel comfortable reading the cards upright with the regular meanings and all of that, you do not have to read reversals. Don't feel like you are pressured to do it. You are not a bad reader if you don't. I'm going to put this over here to give me something to lean on. Okay. Like I said, you are not a bad reader if you don't read reversals. It just means that's just your style. That's just how you are. I think it's so silly that people feel like you have to read a certain way because other people are reading a certain way. Or like you feel like you're not a good reader if you're not doing it a specific way because other people are doing it like that. I think that that's just silly. Don't do that to yourselves. And of course, it's not focusing. There we go. I'll never get the hang of this silly camera. So anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so if you choose to not read the cards in reverse, then that's perfectly fine. You know, do whatever feels right for you. If you do choose to read in reverse, you know, don't feel so pressured to do it a certain way. The guidebooks usually will tell you what a reversal generally will mean, but I really feel like if you're listening to the guidebook, that's one thing, but if you're going based on your intuition, that's a whole different thing. And I personally feel like listening to your intuition is so much more important than following what the guidebook is telling you. You know, the guidebook is there to guide you. It's there to kind of just give you an idea. But it's not necessarily the one and only meaning for the card. Your intuition can tell you something totally different that has nothing to do with what the guidebook is saying. And I always say, go 100% with your personal feelings, your personal intuition of the card. Go with that. Your gut feeling is so much more important than what a guidebook is telling you. That's just my opinion. So don't think you're, not a good reader if you're not reading reversals. If you are reading reversals, cool. I do it. I read I read reversals with the tarot cards. I love for any kind of tarot deck, basically, I will read reversals. Oracle decks, I don't unless I feel called to intuitively. There have been times where I'll pull a card from an oracle deck, and for some reason, like my intuition is telling me to read it the opposite way. And so I'll listen to that, and I'll follow that. I don't think that it's, a bad thing. Like, I just do what feels right for me. I don't allow rules or suggestions of, the rules of how to read the cards. I don't let that sway me. I do what feels right for me. But angel cards, I don't read reversals with angel cards. I feel like angel cards are so different. They're just so much more different than the tarot and oracle. To me, it's just like I just don't see angel cards as needing the reversal meanings. Like, I don't think there's a point in it. But that's my opinion. But yeah. Some decks are reversal friendly and some decks aren't. And that's why I pulled this deck, because upright, this is what the backs of the cards look upright. And as you can tell, there is a color difference. There's pinks on the top and then blues on the bottom. In reverse, the blues would be on top and the pink is on the bottom. You see that? So if you don't know your cards, like for me, I can never remember which color is upright, which color is the reversal, then it doesn't matter to me. And it doesn't really bother me. But there are decks out there where if you look at the image, it's clear that that card is in reversed. And I think that makes people not want to read the reversal, because you kind of already tell when the cards are, when you're getting ready to pull the cards. Like, obviously, like for this, you could see there's two different colors. Like, okay, one's upright, one's not. It does kind of mess with your thinking. It does mess with, your expectation of what that card is before you even turn it over. So there are reversal friendly decks and there aren't. I think it's basically just go with what you personally feel comfortable with as far as the reversals go. If you feel comfortable with certain decks and you don't with others, then go with that. You do not have to read reversals with every single tarot deck that you own. I don't. Most of them I do, but not all of them. And, sometimes a card will come up in reverse and I don't feel like it's right for the reading to read it in reverse. So I'll turn it upright and I'll read it as the upright meaning. And who's going to tell me that is wrong? Nobody. No one's going to tell me anything. It's my readings. That's the way I am interpreting it. So the whole point of this video, you guys, is just to tell you that reversals, yay or nay, if you do it, there's no right or wrong way. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think that a lot of people stress out over it and there's no reason to. And I just wanted to let you guys know that there's no right or wrong way to read the cards. If you choose to read them in reverse, you choose to read them in reverse. If you don't, you don't. No biggie. It doesn't make you any less of a reader. So, yeah, that is my little tidbit today about reversals. And let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.